Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing very well. Hope you had a fantastic Saturday. And today I wanted to talk about positive and negative and about how you should manage it within your team. So if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new in the comments, because I'd love to welcome you to the tribe and say hi to you. And if you get value from this video at any time, if you learn something, feel free to share this video. Maybe somebody else will get benefit from it too. So the title of this video is Positive Down, Negative Up. Hey Diana, hey Ernestus, thanks guys for jumping on. So what does that mean? Well, when it comes to your network marketing team, there's certain things that you should and shouldn't do. So when something is positive, of course you can share it with everybody. You can share it with your upline, downline, crossline, etc. But especially with your team. So that's why it says positive down. So whenever something positive happens in your business, whether it's personally, you achieved something or something worked well for you or whatever, or maybe you observed somebody else use something, a strategy, a product, whatever, and it worked well for them, make sure that gives you an excuse to call your team. That gives you a reason to call your team members and go, hey Diana, have you heard of this thing? Hey, I just tried this strategy, super effective. Why don't you try it too? You know, so whenever something positive happens in your business for you, for somebody else or whatever, that's your cue to call your team and share it with them. Now, ideally, you want to speak to each and every team member personally. Because, hey Vilya, because, you know, some people think, oh, if I just put it on my Facebook group, if I just put it on my WhatsApp group, everybody will know about it. Trust me, they won't. You know, a lot of people, they getting bombarded with information and they just don't follow your Facebook group and they don't follow your WhatsApp group, etc. So just because you've announced it doesn't mean that everybody's seeing it. So if you can actually call people individually, that's super effective. But of course, as your team grows into hundreds and then thousands of people, maybe it won't be possible to call each person individually. Then I would suggest you call your leaders individually and then you make a video for the rest of your team, right? So that those that do follow your YouTube, Facebook, you know, whatever, they will get that positivity from you. They will get that lesson from you and so on, right? So that's positive down. Now, what does it mean negative up? Well, the mistake that rookies, that amateurs do. Hey, Eva, how you doing? The mistake that many new people in business do is when something bad happens, they're used to complaining. So most people out there, they love to complain. They love to complain how bad the weather is and how bad the job is and how bad the boss is and how bad the government is and so on and so on and so on. So they're so used to complaining that they take that also into their network marketing business. Hey Anna, thanks for jumping on. So what they do, they take that into network marketing business, and let's say they've built a team of 10 people. And they call an office, they place an order, and the order comes in and the box is damaged. And some of the goods are damaged as well. Now, even though it's super easy to fix, all they have to do is just give a ring to the office and go, hey, look, my box came, it's damaged. Probably it was the courier who kicked it around. And the company will more than happily to replace the damaged goods, etc. But amateurs, but newbies, they don't do it that way, because that would be simple. That would be logical, right? Instead, the new person, what will they do? They will call each of their 10 team members and say, oh my gosh, how horrible it is. My box came in damaged, the shampoo leaked, and blah, 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 and I'm so frustrated now. Now, what are you doing by doing that? What you're doing by doing that is basically just spreading the negativity in your team. So your team members then go, oh, of course, how horrible it is, etc. And everybody's bitching and everybody's complaining and everybody's now upset, right? Now, that's the last thing you want to do as a leader. you definitely don't want to spread negativity in your team. So even, yes, will we have some challenges? Yes, we will have some challenges. Will there be some backbiting and backstabbing in your team? Yes, there will be some of that. Will there be some people leaving to other companies and doing all sorts of other things? Hey, Irina, thanks for jumping on. Hey, Vilma. Of course, there will be challenges. But the last thing you want to do is call your team members and broadcast all the negativity that is happening. You definitely don't want to do that. Instead, when you do have some challenges, and you will, when you do have some problems, and you will, when you do have some relationship issues with some people, and you will, as your team grows, you go up. You go to your sponsors. There's no reason to spread that negativity down to your team because you are their leader. They're looking at you for answers. So if you come to your team as a leader with problems, they're going to go, oh my gosh, if my leader can't handle it, then what chance do I have? You know what I mean? Instead, you go up. You go to your sponsors, to their sponsors and their sponsors and say, hey, look, I have this challenge. How can we fix it? How can I solve it? You know, I have some ideas like this, you know, and the best way is to go, if you want your leaders to help you, you don't just go with the problem. You know, one of my mentors always used to say, don't bring me a monkey without a banana. What do they mean by that? They mean don't bring me a problem without a possible solution. So I was taught, if I go to my sponsor with a problem, I go, hey, here's the challenge I have. I'm thinking of doing this. What do you think? Right? So I come with the problem and straight away I present my opinion to solution. And then my leader can say, hey, yeah, that's a great idea. Do that. Or they might say, actually, there's a better thing that you could do. You know what I mean? But then you go to your leadership and then say, hey, I have this challenge. How can we solve this? And again, there's a way how you can approach, because if you call your upline, your leaders or your company, you know, everything is bad, then hey, you know, if I was a leader and I received calls like that, I don't want to work with you. Not because you bringing the problem, but it's the way that you bring. You know, it's that entitlement. You know, I've come across in 9 years in business, you know, I've come across some people who are so entitled. You know, they feel like the whole world owes them something. They feel like everybody should just fall under their feet and make their life easy. They just feel like, you know, everything is wrong for them. Everything is bad for them, etc. And with people like that, you know, if you are like that, your leaders very quickly, they'll get fed up with you and they will not want to deal with you and work with you, you know, after some time, if you keep doing that, you know. So it's the way to express those challenges. You know, you can go and be in a bad attitude, bad mood and how horrible everything is, etc. Or you can go to your leader and go, hey, look, this thing happened. I'm sure the company didn't intend for that to happen, but it did happen. How can we solve that? What could I do to fix this, bro? Right? If you come with that attitude, hey, your company will want to help you. Your leaders will want to help you because you're in the right mindset, right? You have a challenge, but you're not blaming the world. You're not complaining. You're not shouting. You're not whatever. You know what I mean? So there's ways how you can present these challenges. And if you present it in a nice way, they will always want to help you and they will always give you some great solutions and things to work, right? So that's the lesson for today, guys. Positive, down, negative, up. If you do that, you will have great business. You won't have bad environment in your team. You won't have bad mood and bad vibes going through your team. You'll have a great team. You'll have leadership that wants to work with you. And not that your business will never have any challenges, but it will be a lot more manageable, a lot more smoother, and you'll enjoy the process. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You know, so many people just look for the end, right? Well, when I'm diamond, then I'm going to be happy. You know, when I've got £1 million in my bank account, then I'm going to be happy. But that means you delaying your happiness for such a long time until you reach that level or until you make that money. Why not just be happy to be able to go on that journey? You know what I mean? So enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Enjoy the process of being able to talk to people, build your business, you know, do whatever you do. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, have a great evening. Thanks very much for jumping on. I love you. I appreciate your support and all your hearts and all your comments. You guys keep me going. This is episode 301 of Financial Freedom TV, and I'm here because of you guys. So you are amazing. You do make my day. You can't imagine how much your positive comments, your positive messages, how much they make my day and how much they make me happy. And I'm just glad to be able to serve you and bring you some tips and ideas and stuff like that. Have an awesome evening, guys. Love you loads. Bye for now.